What is good, Amilivenow clones? Welcome back to the channel. It is I, Amilivenow. Hope you guys are having a wonderful start of your day. If you're starting your day, you're eating breakfast, I hope you enjoy that nutrition. Or if you got like me or a girl like me and you try to fast to take out all the toxins and parasites out your body, congratulations, you have been awoken. All right, so if you're about to go to work or about to go on break and you're just trying to get some great information, welcome. Or if you're about to go to sleep and you can't go to sleep and you're just trying to get some great information, I welcome you in. If you have insomnia, I do apologize. So today, when you see this, what day you see this, what year you see this, what month you see this, what eon you see this, all that I'm hoping for is that you are on your way to finding peace, which is enlightenment within your own mind capacity. And for those who don't believe in peace, well, I just hope you are on your way to accomplishing what you want and understanding that you are free, all right? Free from all that stuff. So today's video, we're going to be talking about the idea of limelight. You know what I'm saying? So what is limelight? What is limelight to you guys? Or like, what does that mean? Well, if you're watching this video, this is a sign for you to understand that you are the main character. You are the main character, you know what I'm saying, of your own reality. You get what I'm saying? People might be living around you, living with you, but it is you who is the MC, you feel me? So let's talk about it. A coveted position, limelight. This phrase refers to state of being at the center of attention, often in public or prominent setting. You feel me? So some of the origins of this is referenced or connected to theater and performance, right? The term limelight originated in the 19th century when theaters used a type of lighting called limelight to highlight performers on stage. You feel me? So historical significance. The limelight was a powerful and expensive form of lighting, making it a symbol of prestige and attention. You get what I'm saying? So look, some modern uses are basically like connecting to like, you know, the celebrities and stuff. Celebrity usages may be like, the phrase limelight is often used to describe celebrities, influencers, or public figures who are constantly in the spotlight, right? So media attention. The limelight can also refer to media attention such as news, coverage, interviews, or public appearances, okay? So professional spotlight. In a professional context, being in the limelight can refer to being recognized as an expert or leader in a particular field, all right? Some implications, basically some ways you are understanding this aspect would be scrutiny and criticism. Being in the limelight can also mean being subject to scrutiny and criticism from the public, media, or peers, right? Pressure and stress. The constant attention and pressure to perform can be stressful and overwhelming for individuals in the limelight, right? Opportunities and benefits. On the other hand, being in the limelight can also provide opportunities for growth, recognition, and success, right? Some examples may be celebrity endorsement. Celebrities often use their limelight to promote products or causes they support. You feel me? Like Lil Pump with Donald Trump, or like Kanye West wearing the America Great Again hat. You feel me? There he has a certain type of understanding of status, so he uses his status to promote others. So that's basically a celebrity endorsement understanding, right? Public speaking. Public figures and thought leaders often use their limelight to share their ideas and inspire others. Social media influencers, all right? Social media influencers often use their limelight to promote products or services to their followers. All right. In conclusion, the limelight is a powerful, coveted position that can bring both opportunities and challenges by understanding the implications and responsibilities that come with being in the limelight. Individuals can navigate spotlight with confidence and success, all right? So understand that you, whoever you are, right? the one that is watching me. You may have been in the background for most of your years, or you may have not. You could have been the guy that everybody wants to be around, or the girl that everybody wants to be around, or you could have been the individual that never had anybody to be around, and you were quote unquote a loner, but you are never a loner because you have to create it with you. All right. But to understand, the understanding of the limelight would be that it doesn't matter if you were never a person that wanted to be in the limelight. Eventually, you are going to have a significance in this lifetime. It can be from your, in a microcosmic standpoint, which would stand from like your family. You can have a pivotal position that your family is going to need you, and you're going to be in the spotlight because you are up to par with how important the individual you are is important for your family to basically need you, or meaning that you can basically never had a shot or never been as important. So you can understand that just because of the fact that you may not have been a significant individual doesn't mean that you're not going to be a significant individual within this lifetime. Just know that when you understand that you may have not been a person of importance, for example, like say you probably been like the last person to get picked, or like you never had a lot of friends, or like you were a loner, etc., right? Just know that within that time frame or chapter, it's not always going to be that. It comes to find out you are going to be probably like one of the most important individuals. You get what I'm saying? Like I met and I've known a lot of people that were never like the main person of the group, or I knew a lot of people that was never like such as significance of the group, but later on it turns to come out that they were the ones that probably were the most important out of the group. You know what I'm saying? And they turned out to be a person that gained a significant of importance within their own domain. When you think about limelight, yeah, it can be in a negative perspective because all the attention's on you and you might not want the attention. But if you understand that most of the times attention, it can have dual standpoints, meaning that there's two sides to every coin. Like, for example, if you're trying to do something within your own creativity, like if you own a business or if you're trying to be an influencer, then you're going to have to get that type of attention or spotlight so you can be able to promote your brand or who you are basically partnering up to promote with. You get what I'm saying? And the other side will be that, okay, some eyes might be looking at you, so they might see you as a target, especially from the hood, like me. Usually I try to be low key as fuck. You get what I'm saying? Even though I might have, even though I will have a significant amount of spotlight on me, on this ongoing journey of life, I'm not going to try to be so fabulous or so extravagant and get a whole bunch of purchases that's materialistic, because now I got attention that is unwanted. And you feel me? That's how, you feel me, niggas start dying and shit, and niggas start trying to rob a nigga. So I forever be low key and I'll forever live below my means, even though I would have exponential wealth and I would have an internal and basically external equity within all domains. I'm not always going to try to show out because I don't want that type of attention on me, because nigga, I'm trying to live good and I don't want people trying to think I'm a lick, even though I'm gonna be having hella like rapper money or like athlete money, all type of shit. Cause I understand that perspective of attention. That's why I'm trying to break it down to you guys. And some that was like a more like a macrocosm, meaning a bigger understanding of the limelight. So if you want to break it down to a microcosm of the limelight, it could be like, okay, your friends are getting jealous because you got a spotlight. That's a microcosm. You know what I'm saying? Like the macrocosmic understanding, what I just said would be like, okay, like got all this money, I got all these cars and shit. Now I got unwanted attention. Now that I'm endangering myself, I'm endangering my family, I'm endangering the people that I love, all because, you feel me, there's individuals that have greed, jealous, and envy. And now it's like, okay, now I just can get this nigga real quick. You feel me? That is two sides to the coin when it comes to the dual thinking of limelight. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, individuals that are having limelight usually are a person with higher status and very importance that is significant. But, you know what I'm saying, when I break it down to you guys, like I said earlier, just because you're not a person of significance right now doesn't mean that you're not going to be. Or even if you have significance right now, doesn't mean that you're always going to keep that significance. Look what happened to Fetty Wap, bro. Like, he turned hella like he was not really like how, you feel me? It was not really like, you get what I'm saying? It was just not like how he thought it was gonna be. He thought he was having the limelight, and then, you know, shit happens, and then he ended up, you know, not being, you know, a long-lasting rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Yachty, everybody thought Lil Yachty was gonna be one-hit wonder. His man's still here to this day, and he knows how to use his limelight, and he's using it as a way that I can take an example, because he has a whole bunch of, you know, materialistic things, but he's most smart, and he makes sure that he's never lacking or loafing, and he's just making sure, okay, when I say loafing, if you're a person that is not in my demographic, loafing is a understanding of basically you're getting caught off guard by a certain, let's say, enemy, right? Hopefully nobody that watched me has any enemies, because you would already understand that is a low vibrational way of living, right? So hopefully if you watch me, just know that don't have enemies, you know what I'm saying? Because they're going to try to come back when you least expect it. But at the end of the day, if you just have regular haters and shit, people don't like you, that's stuff that you can't really control. So if people don't like you, that's just an internal shadow work that they have to deal with. And that's gonna happen always. I got a lot of people that don't like me, bro, but I'm not always thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? When I say always, meaning that I'm giving you an example of that I know I got people that don't like me. I'm not saying I'm like always thinking about people that don't like me. That's a waste of time, a waste of energy, and a waste of your life. All right? You don't want to waste your time just trying to think about people that don't like you. But you seeing this is actually a sign that's going to actually connect you to you understanding that you're going to be a person of significance. You feel me? That's why I had the title like, this is a sign if you're seeing this, because it's the Akashic, the stream of collective consciousness is putting into my understanding that I have to put this video out there. So this is why it's actually a sign when it comes to you becoming an individual that will have limelight or will have a certain significance, and you'll become an ace in the sleeve in regards to any aspects of your life, regards to any situation. Just know that you are important. You know what I'm saying? Because think about this, out of like all the millions of sperm cells that went inside the actual, I don't know what, the uterus or whatever, like you're the one, all the eggs, you know what I'm saying? Like if you ever watch Family Guy, when Stewie was fighting in a spaceship, he had to come out and he fought like the other dude that looked like Stewie. You get what I'm saying? You just understand that you the one that made it out of all the sperm cells. You made it out heaven's gates. Because, you feel me, like essentially coming out the womb is basically like you coming out the gates of heaven. Because, you know, when, for all my men, I don't know about women, but for my man, you already know, like when you that shit feel like heaven at sometimes if it's the right box. So just know you really coming out of heaven. Really think about it. Like, don't think about it too hard. Just think about it, and you'll understand what I mean. Because it's really heaven. So you coming out of heaven. So it's like you made it out already, bro. You already made it. You get what I'm saying? And there is heaven on earth, just how there is hell on earth. It is just a vibration, and we're going to talk about that in other videos. That was just an Easter egg for those who are still watching me. But yeah, like I said, this video is more so like a sign, a confirmation for you to understand that you are as important. You have significance. You get what I'm saying? You are individual significance. You feel me? You are very important in this lifetime, and just know that you will have a big part to play within your environment and your family and what you aspire to be. So that is it for the video. This is Am I Live Now? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I just want you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You feel me? It does mean a lot. It does go a long way. It helps the algorithm with my channel fluctuate, and it does mean a lot. It really does. Like I said, if you guys really resonated with this video, I want you guys to like, share, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It really does help a lot. So without further ado, this is Am I Live Now? And I'm out.